Well, hello everybody. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised I got this done on time. Somehow I misplaced my Ethernet cable. I could not find it, but lo and behold, it was indeed in a location. I almost forgot that I utilized it for the PlayStation because it wasn't connecting to the internet. Our internet's being a butt recently, so we had to use a direct LAN connection. Oh, Cyberman has been around for 30 months and said, "Hey Katori, hope you're well. 30 months and still not taking over the world yet. Guess I am here too often to do so, but happy to be with you, so I hug you." Oh, thank you, Cyberman. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it's still crazy that you guys have been, memberships have been here for so long. Oh. I know. I've been a little more on time, Thor. It's been pretty cool. I think I've been more on time because since I started using this model, it's made me come down earlier because I have to set up the model and make sure it was working, which makes me a little nervous. So I usually get ready earlier because there's a model to set up and I gotta make sure it's calibrated and whatever with the good old wait, what I got? What is this again? VTube Studio and VBridger. Still learning. I know, I look so weird. I don't like the bangs in the middle. I'm gonna fix that. After the dating show, I will have more spare time, so I'm gonna try and actually make my lovely I love parted hair, bro. I will get parted hair on the good old right-hand side. Well, technically, it'd be the left if you're looking at her, but it's her right. Gonna. Actually, wait. My model's hair. What's the profile? Let's look at our YouTube here. What is it parted on? It is parted on the right side. I was just wondering. Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm getting too distracted. Mr. Wanapon has been a member for 16 months and said, "Hello, Katori. How was your week? And I've seen your new NECA video." Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was fun to bring her back. Sadly, she didn't do the best, but she's always fun to be. She's such a ball of energy. It's always fun to be a really hyper character. So, and my week's been good. It's been busy. It's been really rainy, messing with my sinuses. But no, it's been good. I'm glad to see my garden's growing, but I really gotta tend to it. My garden outside, I kind of we have some grapevines that we have growing because we planted some Concord grapes like 1 billion years ago, and they got a little bit out of control. So I gotta take all that down. Oh, but I did buy a currant bush, so I'm excited to plant that. I think it's the black currants. We do have blackberries and raspberries and all that stuff, but we don't have currants yet, so I'm excited to try that out. I can make some more jam. But anywho, Ty donated, or been a member for 30 months. My bad. He said, "Hey Katori, 30 months of being a wholesome yeet. Glad you survived my dad jokes. Hope you're having a great week. Big hugs." I know, I survived April, you guys. I did it. I actually survived. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I survived the Armageddon of dad jokes in April, so I'll give myself a pat on the back for that one. But no, thanks for the hugs, Ty. Thank you. Hope you are having a good week too. Crimson Phoenix has been a member for 15 months and said, "I'm back. I've been pretty busy last couple months, so I've missed the last few streams. Sorry. Also, I'm loving the Alien Girl vids." Oh, she's been fun to mess around with. I've been meaning to do an Alien Girl for a while. I wasn't sure exactly what I was gonna do with her. I know a lot of them are experimenting on the listener or other stuff, and I was like, I don't know, maybe we'll do something different. We'll do more like a sci-fi adventure or something, or I wasn't really sure. But no, I liked her design. She looks very iridescent in a way. So hopefully we can continue to do more of her in the future. Yeah, no worries. I understand life gets in the way, but I'm glad you're here now, Crimson. I'm glad you're here now. Okie dokies, let's look at the donations for today. Oh, there's a donation from John Craft today. Oh, there was also one from, yeah, John Craft today. It says, "Hey Katori, it's John Craft. How was your week? Mine was good. Are you still planning on going on vacation this summer? By the way, glad to give you another donation to you. Hug from me." Well, thank you, John Craft. As far as this summer goes, I would like to. My bros had a really rough year last year, and I kind of want to take him somewhere so that way he can, like, you know, have fun. But at the moment, things are so busy, I haven't been able to plan anything. So, you know, because I gotta plan ahead if I'm going somewhere. But yeah, right now, no plans yet, but I do want to. So yeah, thank you for the hugs, John Craft. Thank you for the hugs. Let's see, what else is on the third? Why is this tab going haywire? Wicked Penguin donated and said, "Currently using the Outback Steakhouse Wi-Fi to donate." Oh my gosh. "Due to internet and phone being down. In case I don't show up, have a great stream, everyone." Oh no, I'm sorry that you have to use Outback Steakhouse Wi-Fi, but thanks for being here, Bobby. Well, either way, I hope you enjoy your time at Outback Steakhouse. I'm sure you're getting a nice steak. Or at least I'm assuming you're getting a steak. Iron Piedmont donated and said, Piedmont Communications Services here. Bobby says, "In case the internet doesn't come back on Monday, would it be okay if my audio commission is a day late?" Let's see, also can't... My audio commission? Oh, do you mean like how you can request an audio thing on Patreon? You mean like for your tier? If you're talking about the Patreon tier thing, then yeah, that's totally fine. That's not a problem. If it's just like a day late, like it's fine. I mean, even sometimes I'm late, like giving them out, you know. But so it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I just don't want people to give them like the last day of the month because that makes it hard. So yeah, if you're like a day late, like it's totally fine. That's no worries. If you're talking about the requests. Oh, so it also can attend stream while watching a New Hope in a Discord server. So here's a quick hug and may the 4th be with you. Oh, you're watching a New Hope, Iron? That is awesome. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's May 4th. You know, I was debating on whether or not to bring back the Jedi Girl for that specifically, but I have not decided yet. But maybe we will. Maybe we will. We will have to see. Let's see. Shogo donated and said, "Hey, best queen. I was listening to your 10-minute Patreon audio, and on the part where Coriala, my gosh, I can't even pronounce the names I make up. Coriala says she wants to take the listener down to visit her home, but can't because she's not sure how he'll breathe. Can't she just do what she did in the Best Girl comic I sent you and periodically give listener mouth to mouth while underwater?" Well, it's gonna be carbon dioxide, Shogo, that you're still gonna drown. It's not gonna be air. Not only would he be able to breathe, then they would get to kiss the whole time too. So instead of 7 minutes in heaven, it would be like 4 hours under the sea. Shogo, I'm sorry, but you as the listener would perish. She's not giving you oxygen. I don't think she wouldn't have oxygen in her lungs. It would be water. So she'd be blowing water. She'd be blowing water in your mouth. I'm sure there's probably, like, granted, I have seen, like, in some, like, fantasy shows or, what was it specifically? I can't remember. There was, like, multiple, like, shows where, like, they did use, like, aquatic merfolk or people or sirens or something around those lines, was able to, like, breathe out those little air bubbles. So, but, I feel like Coriala, she doesn't breathe out air bubbles, so you might get cooked, but you know, I guess you would have to try to see. That's crazy. All right. Let's see. Thane donated and said, "Hello, Katori. Hope you are well. I won't stay long today. I'm particularly exhausted. My GF really enjoyed the Back to the Future trilogy." Oh, really? Dude, my mom will be happy to hear that. She loves Back to the Future. Like, absolutely loves Back to the Future. So, yeah, kudos to you. It's also just a good movie in general. I do love Back to the Future. It's just, every time you watch it, you still enjoy it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm sorry you're exhausted. Please get some good rest. And thank you so much for stopping by, even though you're so tired. I appreciate that. Oh, Neb donated and said, I recently got Crunchyroll and have long last finished Attack on Titan, Full Metal, Chainsaw Man, and Soul Eater. Do you, Katori, have any anime recommendations? Well, I've watched Attack on Titan. I do like Attack on Titan. Chainsaw Man, Soul Eater, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, so I have watched all of those, except I have not finished Attack on Titan. I do know what happens because I looked ahead in the manga while I was waiting, but I have not really finished the anime per se yet. Anime recommendations. I guess it depends on what you're looking for. I personally really like Naruto. I mean, I think if you really can't stand filler, then just like skip all the filler. The overall anime itself without filler is great. I still love it to this day. I still enjoy watching it. I'm still trying to finish it. But if you're looking for like comedy, I do really like Ouran High School Host Club. It's not really some people consider it a shoujo anime, but honestly, to me, it's more of a comedy. It's just kind of like it's funny. I don't know. I really like it. So, yeah, I'd recommend Ouran High School Host Club is another one that I really like. Obviously, I do like Furutabi Swim Club, but I know it's a sports anime, okay, but like honestly, it's a pretty good slice of life. It's just kind of, I don't know. Maybe it could have just been the time I was watching it, like it was just like felt like a summer anime, you know, so maybe it was just the summer heat waves and I was like, oh, this is a good anime, but I really do think season 1 of Free was really good. I did enjoy it. Is there any other ones? Gosh, you're asking me like some really big questions here. Would I recommend Black Butler? I do like Black Butler, but I don't know if it's like what I recommend for everyone. You kind of have to like get through a lot of stuff to like it, but it's still kind of cool. But no, I think I'd recommend Ouran as something. Honestly, if you're looking for something that it's like a super like parody, kind of slightly crude humor, I would Hetalia, even though I will say the fandom itself got a little crazy a couple years ago. Definitely a wild bunch there, but it's a funny anime. And honestly, I learned some stuff about countries when I watched that show. And each of the episodes are only 5 minutes long, which could be good and bad in both respects. But anyways, yeah, we'll just say those. I'm sure I'll think of something along the way. My brain's probably just not thinking at the moment because I've watched so many. You talk about anime, I'll talk about it for forever. Oh, Thane donated and said, also the alien girl videos were fun and cute. I'm down to see more of her in the future. Yeah, me too. I am glad to do more of her too. I think she's really fun. So thank you, Thane. Thank you. And now let's look at some of the super chats because I am behind. Let's see. What was the last one I read? Yeah, okay. So the guy donated and said, hey Katori, hope you've been well. With the week I've had, I need this wholesome stream. Let's just say some people shouldn't use Twitter. Honestly, when is Twitter ever a good place? It's never good. I only made a Twitter because I just wanted multiple social media platforms in case I get nuked. So that's basically it. Honestly, if I didn't need multiple what's it called? If I didn't need multiple social medias, I probably would not have a Twitter. I'm gonna be honest. Mr. Wenapon donated and said, by the way, Katori, I must apologize for my misspellings on last week. I meant to say, what do those who got chosen do? That's fine. I actually forgot what that's in reference to. Since it's been a whole week. So, yeah, if there's ever any misspellings, don't worry about it. I misspell things all the time. So, yeah, no worries. No worries at all. Don't need to say sorry for that. But, thank you for the donation. Ty donated and said, my week was great. Thanks. My week's been great, thanks. Been celebrating since Sunday since Liverpool won the Premier League 24-25 season. That's league title number 20. Yeah, I don't know much about the Premier League, but no, congratulations to Liverpool. Congratulations. Let's see, where are we at? I am so behind. the chat keeps on reloading because I'm, as I said, behind. Oh, there we go. Jonathan the Gamer donated and said, "Hey, I was wondering if I could suggest an idea for Spider-Girl." Yeah, you're more than welcome to. People suggest things for her all the time. She's very popular, so I've gotten a lot of suggestions. So you're more than welcome to. So for sure. Skintalore donated and said, "What do you think, Katori? Can 100 of us wholesome yeets take down one gorilla?" I don't know. I'm gonna have to see your guys' stats because that's kind of... I am gonna be honest, I have no idea. I mean, a gorilla is crazy. I mean, if you guys are if you guys are fighting with your bare fists, right? I mean, I guess if you guys all dogpiled on him at once, that might take him out. But like, I've recently been seeing, which granted these simulations, I don't know how true they are, but I've seen, if this is what you're referencing, I've seen some of those like, oh, 1,000,000 men against 100 gorilla or something like that. I don't know if those are exact numbers, and like the men like lost by a landslide. And so I honestly don't know. I mean, gorillas are crazy strong. I mean, I guess if there's 100 of you and you all go at once, I mean, that's like a big dog pile. Like, I mean, that's a lot of force of 100 people. You know what I mean? So maybe. I mean, if you said that 100 people could, I believe it. So yeah, I mean, I honestly have no idea. I mean, I would say, yeah, sure, maybe. Yeah, sure. Mr. Winupon donated and said, "Oh, speaking of your brother, how is he?" He's doing better. Thanks for asking. He's still not the best, but he's better. So we're just trying to figure some things out. He's okay. Please don't think he's like deathly ill. I know some people were scared about that, so he's not. He's just dealing with like a chronic, you know, thing that he has. But he's fine. He's fine. Just, you know, trucking along like usual. Cyberman donated and said, "Look lovely in any hairstyle. Also love Neko vid." Well, thank you. I'm glad you like the Neko vid. And no, I mean, I mean, this hairstyle is cute. I just, I feel like I feel like the bangs, or especially the bang in the middle style, is so overly used that I like it parted on the side. So I was so disappointed when I couldn't use a hair part on the model. But as I said, the files for this model came, like the PSD files came with the model itself, so I can edit them. So that'll be a cool learning experience, especially if I want to learn how to, because I actually think I do want to learn how to do that. Like how to, I mean, I already know how to draw pretty well, I would say so. So trying to learn how to piece together a model like through pieces and like how things are rigged into place and da-da-da. Obviously the rig thing isn't included, it's just the PSD files, but it'll just, you know, it'll show me a little behind the curtain of how this all works, especially if I try to make a hair part out of like a, you know, basically I'm going to take a piece that exists and edit it so that way it looks like a hair part. So that'll be interesting. If I can figure out how to do it, that is. So we'll see. Tank Likes Ducks donated and said, "Hi Katori, did you know ducks can walk just a few hours after hatching?" I would assume so. I mean, most animals after hatching or being birthed into this world can walk, so, well, I guess when you really think about it, I guess, yeah, I mean, I could believe that, like little, like chickens and ducks, like usually when they hatch, you see them walk around. But like obviously baby birds, they're little pink, little squibbly things that have to, they're not walking. So, so yeah, I guess that could be a conception that's like, you know, not true, but, I would say, like, I guess, like, it wasn't like, oh, I know this fact, but it was like, I guess I just kind of knew that they did, because I probably went on a deep rabbit hole of, like, YouTube of, like, watching, those people that, like, raise ducks and birds and stuff like that, and they was having, like, a little incubator video where, like, you see the little ducklings get hatched, and I was like, oh, and then they waddle around, so, nah, ducks are cute. I like ducks. Allie 1391 donated and said, "I recommend Vinland Saga. Been a while since I watched it though. Huh, I've never heard of that. So I mean, granted, there's so much anime. I guess it's not a surprise that I haven't heard of it. I'm sure there's definitely anime on my list that I mean, granted, some of the animes that I would recommend are already the ones that he talked about, like Chainsaw Man and Soul Eater and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That one's really good. So I guess I had to think about ones that weren't on the I forgot. But whatever the donation read. But anywho, no, there's a lot of good anime out there. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I started watching Spy X Family. Oh, that's another good one. And I gotta say, Anya and Yor are my favorite characters, especially when they spend time together. It's hilarious. Yeah, no, I like Spy X Family. I will say, I sadly wasn't a big fan of season 2. It felt like all the cool momentum and like suspense and like the spy and the assassin stuff and you know, just all that cool like stuff that happened in season 1 was just really not present in season 2. And maybe some people liked the more mundane stuff, but to me it just was really slow and kind of boring, which I was really sad about because I loved the characters in season 1. Wait, was it season 2 that it got like that? I can't remember. All I know is like the last season that happened, which I think was season 2, unless it's season 3. I don't know. I can't remember. But whatever was the last season, I don't know, I was kind of disappointed. I was really sad because I really like that anime. So, but I am excited for the new season. I hope that they're gonna have more action in it and more of like Yor's job versus Lloyd's job and how that all coincides. Because it is season 1. I mean, it was so funny and cute, and it was you know, there was a lot of like stuff going on. So yeah, no, I do love that anime, so don't get me wrong. Even though season 2 was not my cup of tea, I still like it, and I hope that the next season is going to be really amazing, because I'm really excited. I think of my favorite character, my favorite character probably is just Lloyd. I don't know. He's kind of cool. No, I would probably say Lloyd or yeah, probably Lloyd. I think it's hilarious how he interprets everything in terms of the mission. Like, sometimes you think, oh, he's feeling something, and it's like, for the sake of the mission, I must do this. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, there you go. Let's go. Yeah, his priorities. He's like, that's like his sole priority is the mission. He's like probably the best spy in the world, and that's probably why. I mean, dude, the first season, he was ready to leave Anya probably somewhere in a random location if he was able to finish the mission. So, but that may not be the case now. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm losing my place. I apologize. Hold on. Adam 80 donated and said, what do you call a pencil without lead? Pointless. No, Adam, no, April's over. There are not supposed to be dad jokes past April. But I know they're gonna come anyways, so. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. Mr. Wadapan donated and said, as for me, I have 5 videos ready and I got to make 7 more videos, but I only have a problem. I'm going to be on holiday in a week. I mean, that's fine. You know, just take your holiday and finish them afterwards. You know, no worries. No worries. I mean, you know, if you gotta extend the deadline, that's no problem. But no, yeah, I wish you the best of luck. I'm glad you're getting your videos done. Good, good, good. Garrick Anderson donated and said, that teacher who's obsessed with elegance is funny. Oh, eleganto. Yeah, that man. Honestly, it's so out of pocket sometimes, but you know what? It's so out of pocket. I just thought Thor's like, Natasha could single-handedly take down a gorilla. And yeah, that's true, because Natasha, she says, yeah, she's like 100 eats couldn't beat me, let alone a gorilla. So, I mean, it's just the truth. It's just the truth. Alright, here, let me check on Ko-fi. I probably missed some on Ko-fi. Oh, I definitely did. I definitely did. Let's read some Ko-fi ones. Cyberman donated and said, so I was watching an Apex stream of yours in 2022, and nostalgia reminded me how it almost seems easy to play games back then. Oh, good times. Also, I made you a whip. Fan a whip? I'm assuming maybe it's just a fan work in progress. But maybe it probably is a work in progress. A work in progress, but I'll finish soon and can add more if you like. Oh, so you probably made me an actual fan. Sorry. Like, oh. It says this page... Oh, never mind. It does exist. I'm being dumb. I forgot the last number. Oh, fan artwork. Okay. Oh, that's cute. It's the ninja lady. We haven't had a ninja lady yet. We haven't had one yet. That's cool. The purple color palette's nice. I like that. But no, yeah, dude, I haven't played Apex in forever. Actually, speaking of which, I just played it for the first time in like forever recently. I thought like eventually after the dating show, I'll probably try to have a game night, and I thought I can't go back to Apex being like this. Like I actually suck. Like Apex is one of the games you have to keep up with if you're gonna play well, and I haven't played it in so long that like, because in Apex, the mentality of Apex is so different than Fortnite. It's not even funny. Like in Fortnite, you can hang back and like not be as aggressive. Like and you can Fortnite is winnable. Like I've won solos in Fortnite before. And like in granted, there's really no solos in Apex, but you know what I mean. Like even if I'm in a squad, like in squads, I can win in Fortnite. But like in Apex, you have to be so aggressive, it's insane. And they've also changed a lot of stuff. Like I played it a bit after the big change with the shields, but now like there's even other stuff going on. Like they have enhancement tables for certain weapons, and there's even like these little things where you collect, points for your shield. And there's new characters, so I'm like, I have to play a bit before I go and make a fool of myself on stream. And oh my gosh, I gave myself a headache yesterday, actually. I was trying so hard, and I saw how far I've fallen, and I knew that past Katori would be so disappointed in how terrible I was playing. I was like, man, I used to be pretty decent, and now I'm not doing like that great. So thankfully, my broham, I think he's trying to get in the back of the swing of Apex too. So he said he would play some, because it's hard to play by yourself with Apex. You usually got to play with multiple people. So thankfully, he said when I try to practice, he'll game with me. So I was like, bless, thank you. I don't want to go and queue in lobbies by myself. So anyway, sorry about that long explanation. But I guess my whole point is I'm gonna attempt to do a game night after the dating show happens, and I get a little more practice in, because, I prefer not to make a fool of myself on stream. I mean, I'm sure it'd be funny to watch, but, I can't be that bad. I mean, regardless, you're gonna get beat up on Apex, even if you're decent. Like, even before, when I was decent, I was getting beat up. So, now it's like, I'm put out to slaughter. Alright. I'm going on a tangent. Egrich donated and said, Hey, how was your week? Love this week's audio. So glad to see Neko back. Hope we see more of her. Got a busy next few days. Wedding today, graduation tomorrow, wisdom teeth removal Monday, and a flight back home Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Wait, so you're having your wisdom teeth removed a day before you have to fly out? Oh my gosh. I said I'll likely be quiet most of the stream. Oh my goodness, Egrich. Yeah, you have, like, that's insane. That's like a very, very busy couple days. I hope rest up, please. You seem like you have a lot going on. And I hope your wisdom teeth removal goes well. I hope, it's not too painful afterwards, and you feel all right. So, best of luck to you. And I'm glad you liked the Neko video. Everybody seemed to like it, so I'm glad. Neb donated and said, you may have gotten this question before, but is there any chance of a new Spider-Girl video with Aunt B? I've considered it. Actually, that's one of the reasons why I made an Aunt B, was because I thought if I ever was going to do a voice for Aunt B, or like Aunt B was going to interact with the character, because, if the genders were swapped, right, like technically Aunt B would be the one who died. You know what I mean? Because, Uncle Ben's the one that passed. But I thought, I was like, man, I was like, but if we need an Aunt B in the audio and I, want to try to voice her, I can't voice a man. I mean, granted, I could have asked someone to help me out, but since I improvise everything, whenever I ask someone to help out for a voice, I have to like, it's a bit more difficult for me because I have to plan ahead, or the part has to be really, really small so that way I can fit it in easier. So that's why we made it Aunt B. So I purposefully made it that way so that way in case we bring her in, I would be able to voice it, which is, so my whole point is, of all this long story, is that yes, there is a chance that Aunt B is going to be in a video because I purposely made her, Aunt B be alive as a, older woman or an aunt, so I could have the opportunity to voice her if I needed to. So yeah, you could be like meeting Aunt B, meeting your Spider-Girl's aunt. Meeting the parent figure, you know what I mean? It'd be so funny is if like when you guys are having dinner and Spider-Girl goes like, oh, I'll be right back, I'm gonna go to the bathroom or something, and then Aunt B goes over and she like whispers to you, she's like, yes, like, she's Spider-Girl, right? She's like, yeah, I've known this for a long time, I just let her think that I don't know because I know she'll worry. So, and then you're just sitting at the dinner table, like when she comes back, you're just quiet, you're like, so you wanna pass the potatoes? You're like, oh gosh, I have the secret now I can't say. But but yeah, so yeah, possibility of that. Let's see, after Nib is Thane. Thane donated and said, yeah, I'm definitely going to sleep. Have to leave early today. By the way, I absolutely need to activate the notifications when your audio commissions are open. I have some storylines to finish with the commissions, lol. Okay, good stream and good night. Hello to Mama Tori. Yeah, sleep well, Thane. I'm sorry if you already went to bed and I'm too late in reading your donation, but yeah, I know. I haven't opened them up because things have been so crazy over here. I didn't want to take on, because like, the last time I opened up my commissions, and I put a warning on there too, because I wanted people to be aware. I was like, the waiting, I said like the time that this gets to be completed is gonna be longer than what's stated. I'm like, I'm really busy, so please be aware that your commission will get done, but it will probably take longer than the like 10 days or whatever it says on there. And it took me like a month to complete it. And I felt so bad, and I was like, man, I can't do this. Like, I can't leave people hanging like that. I mean, I kept people updated, but still, I was like, I can't do, it wasn't workable. So hopefully when the dating show's over, that'll be something that I don't have to worry about. And some other things, just like personally, I have to deal with, like lovely adulting stuff. Then I'll hopefully have some spare time to do that, which I always say I hope I have spare time, but really, is there ever spare time? But I do want to open them up again because it is fun to do commissions. It's fun to like see people's ideas and like characters they want me to draw. So yeah, hopefully I can open those soon in due time. Trapper donated and said, hello, Katori. Hope you're having a good weekend. And let's see, this is a little, I'm assuming this is a little role play here. Let's see what it says, as long as it's not too long. Oh yeah, it's not long at all. So it says between Neko and me. Let me get some water. My goodness, doing her voice. I feel like there's two different Neko voices that I do.
You have the Neko voice that's a little bit up here, but it's kind of like more like this. But then sometimes she could be like a little more like whiny. Like, yeah, right.
She kind of has like a little, I don't know. Anyways, let's see. So Neko says,
hey, Katori, I got a message from Trapper.
Oh, okay. What is it?
I think it was something about you remembering to do something. I honestly can't remember what he said.
Oh, I know what he asked.
Oh, good. Guess my job here is done.
I feel like Neko she's such a, honestly, being her is just so funny because she's just so random. I feel like she says the first thing that comes to mind, so that's why she's so funny, because she's just so like easily distracted, and like there really is no rhyme or reason as to why she does what she does, except for she just wants to do it. Ooh, that's what I think. Let's Sexy Ty donated and said, want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind, it's terrible. Oh my gosh. You guys, April's over! April's over! It's over! No! Gosh dang. Gosh dang it. I guess they're still gonna be present no matter what. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, well, the thing is, Katori, I'm making videos and upload them scheduled to keep my fans busy, so that's why I need to finish them in time. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I understand, like, you know, I mean, deadlines, I mean, obviously I have my own deadlines that I try to keep, so, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, I hope you get them done on time. Hope you get them done on time, then. Work hard, you knows. But no, best of luck, best of luck. Let's see, Adam donated and said, sorry, April is over, but Star Wars Day is tomorrow. Why doesn't Yoda ever use email? Because he always prefers to send a forceful message. Alright, I allow holiday puns. I allow holiday puns because I understand that that's the only time you can use them. Alright. Gosh, I'm gonna get a lot of Star Wars puns now. Dark Vortex donated and said, hey Katori, have you played the new Oblivion yet? I have not. People have been recommending I play it though, but I have not had the time. I'm still trying to go through my second playthrough of Baldur's Gate, and I haven't had time for that, which is crazy because I used to no-life Baldur's Gate, so you know I've been busy if I haven't been playing Baldur's Gate. I haven't played it like in 2 weeks, which is depressing. But anyways, no, I haven't, but I've seen like the new, they have like it's remastered and it looks really good. It looks really good. Conman donated and said, hey Katori, I don't know if you remember, but I asked for some advice around doing VA work. Thanks to your advice, I'm finally working on my first ever audio. Thank you for everything you do. Have a great day and love the mod. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I'm so glad, Conman. I'm so glad that you're you're working towards, making audios and doing VA works. That's awesome. I mean, personally, I've never really done like actual VA work before, except for this particular job, which is just being an ASMR girlfriend, I guess. But no, that's awesome. I'm glad that you persisted and you're making your stuff, and that's awesome. So yeah, I hope you have a great day too, and thanks for liking the model. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck on making more audios, and I hope your stuff does well. I hope it does really well. Very, very glad to hear it. Mr. Smiler, it says, oh, Mr. Smiler, welcome to being a wholesome yeet. Look at all them yeets in chat. Let's go. I need to get like a hat, or I should make a t-shirt for this model, because like there's other like clothing assets for this model in particular, especially ones I don't use, and you can always edit it. Like I've seen people like edit it so that way it looks like a different piece of clothing as long as it covers the parts you need it to cover. I should make like a big yeet t-shirt or something. That'd be awesome. Yeet. Yeetus. Conman donated and said, also, it's my B-day tomorrow, as I was wondering, could I get a happy birthday? Of course you can! Happy birthday! Happy early birthday! Goodness. Oh, so your birthday's on May 4th. May the 4th be with you, my dude. So yeah, that's awesome. No, I hope you have a lovely birthday tomorrow, and, have a fun time with whoever you're spending it with, or if you're doing something cool for yourself, or if you're just gonna chill and relax, or, even if you sadly have to work, because I know us adulting people have to work on our birthdays sometimes. But overall, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Hope it is good. So happy early birthday, Mr. Conman. Cyberman donated and said, honestly, Spider Tori needs to use a car for once. Why would she want to use a car? That's like, I mean, okay, so like she probably does use a car. Like there's probably at times where she does use a car. Like if she's like with her Aunt B, right? Like her and her want to go to like the craft store or something. I don't know. I'm just making this up, and she drives her Aunt B there because obviously, so she's probably driven a car. But like, if you had a chance to like whip your way through a city and get there in half the time and beat all the traffic, I mean, I would do it too because traffic sucks. So, I mean, Yeah, she probably rarely uses a car. She probably uses it like when she has to, like for performance purposes. For the performance of being an actual citizen. Ty Marshall donated and said, that is true. Okay, I will give Natasha the credit. That is true. That is true. Natasha did offer to actually buy it for me, and she's trying to figure out how to directly send it to me on stream. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'll look into it. She's like, I'll just buy it for you. So she really wants me to play it. She really wants me to play it. So yeah, no, that was very generous of her. That was very generous of her. And if you can't figure it out, Natasha, like, no worries. You know, no worries at all. Like, even if you did offer it, so like, no worries. But no, if you do, that is very nice of you. Thank you, thank you. Ty donated and said, why? Okay. I knew as soon as I said I allowed them for the holiday, I'd get some. Why didn't Han Solo enjoy his steak? It was chewy. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, could you imagine if it actually was chewy? Like he was eating meat and he did not realize it was chewy? Think about that. That'd be horrifying. Mitch donated and said, I heard recently they're making a sequel to the 90s film about Malcolm X, but it's about his white brother instead. Apparently it's called Talkin X. Oh my... You know, I thought that was... I was like, white brother? Like, he had a white... Maybe... I was like, I don't know. Maybe I don't... I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a history buff, so maybe I missed that. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Ali1391 donated and said, instead of Star Wars Day, I celebrate Star Wars Week, 4th to the 11th. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? I mean, Star Wars is pretty cool. I mean, I like Clone Wars. So, like, you know what? Maybe I should just start... You know what? I should watch some Clone Wars tomorrow. I gotta celebrate May... You know what? Oh! Sorry, I saw something really cool. I'm not gonna tell you guys, because if I decide to do it, it'll be a surprise. But anyways, and if I don't do it, I'll just tell you what I was gonna do. But I have an idea. But I don't... You know what? Maybe I won't have time to do it tomorrow. Gosh, will I have time to do it tomorrow? That'd be cool if I did. Just forget I said anything. Anyways. Mr. Shmee's like, I heard Mr. And I was like, boom. Mr. Shmee, what would I do? Why would you be so scared? What would I do? What would I ever do? I would never hurt Mr. Shmee. Have I ever threatened Mr. Shmee? In all my time here, I've treated him like a little angel. The little angel that he is. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I think Spider-Man sometimes complains that he doesn't have any spider-themed vehicles. That could be a video GF said. Oh, whoopsie, let's chat one up. That could be a video. GF says she's not made of money, LOL. You know what would be even funnier? Is if, like, she went to, like, a rally and she's like, oh, like, you know, talking to the mayor, and they're like, and we got you a brand new car. And then they bring out, like, this car that has, like, a Spider-Girl on it, and she's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And like, yeah, now you can use it. And she's thinking, crap, where am I gonna store this? Because, like, she can't store it at her, like, house with Aunt B. Like, where are they gonna put it? And so, like, what she'd have to do is she'd have to, like, go to, like, a storage unit as Spider-Girl. So you see, like, Spider-Girl walking up to storage unit, and she, like, would pay them in hard, cold cash, to, like, to keep it in a storage unit. You know how many people would try to be breaking in that storage unit? Probably a lot of people. But that's probably what she would do. She just could keep keep it in the storage unit. Oopsie daisies. Stop moving, chat. Adam 80 donated and said, what did Han Solo say to the waiter who recommended the haddock? Never sell me the cods. Wait, am I pronouncing that right? How do you pronounce that? Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, how do you pronounce that? Pronunciation! I'm pretty sure this is how you Oh, I did! Haddock. Yep, I was correct. Wanted to make sure. Let's see. Ty Marshall donated and said, "I know you will be mad at this one." Okay. I mean, if it's about May the 4th, I can't be mad. It says, "Can February, March, no, but April, May." Okay, yeah, I am mad at that one. I am mad because that is not Star Wars themed. That is not under the excuse of holiday purposes. But it was told regardless. I threatened you with the ban once. Oh, I'm gonna ban Mr. Smee. Better watch yourself, Mr. Smee. I'm watching you. I'm watching you like a hawk. Little Mr. Smee. He's a sneaky lad. Oh, Kuro has been a member for 29 months and said, "Time sure flies, huh? Had no idea it's been 29 months already. During this time, I moved and 2 of my cousins got married. It feels like 2022 for real." Honestly, it does. I cannot believe it is 20. Actually, I can't believe that I've had this channel for 4 years. That is crazy. That means I started and owned a business and like made a business for myself, and I still have it in 4 years, which is nuts. Like that blows my mind. Like I still think this is so relatively new. You know what I mean? Like this still feels new to me and I feel like I can lose it at any moment. So like the feeling I had when I first started this channel is still the same as I have now. Other than like obviously like in the first like couple months, like I wasn't sure if it was going to be anything. You know what I mean? Like I was just starting it up. I had no idea if it was actually to be a livelihood or not. But yeah, maybe after the first year, it still feels like the same. And it's just weird. It's like, is this what adulting is? Everything feels the same. Don't you guys remember like when you were in middle school and high school and stuff and like everything was like changing like every single year? Like it was almost like this year is totally different than last year. Man, dang. Or maybe the pandemic just messed us all up. Just like ever since 2020, like the years don't make sense anymore. Like let's be honest. But yeah, no, to me, it still feels like 2023, I would say. Maybe not 2022, but 2023. Like, that's where I'm at. I'm 2 years behind. Mostly because I don't like thinking about how much I've aged. Let's see where we're at. The Cobalt Coyote has been a member for 18 months and said, "Hi Katori, I'm just bragging about my little sister because it's her B-Day. Later this month, she's going to graduate with a master's in public health." Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome! Congratulations! That's a really big accomplishment. I'm so glad that she is. But yeah, no, that's definitely something to brag about for sure. So yeah, happy birthday to your little sister. I hope she has a marvelous birthday and I hope she does well with her masters. I hope everything goes well for her. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. Very good, very good. Ty Marshall donated and said, "What do Kermit the Frog and Jabba the Hutt have in common?" Okay, you're getting excused because I see Jabba the Hutt's in this. They share the same middle name. Oh my gosh, you're right. You know, I hadn't even thought of that. I would not have even thought of that. Jabba the Hutt, Kermit the Frog. You know, I wonder if that really is their middle names. That'd be hilarious if it was. Oh, Trevor donated and said, "I should have put the question at the end of the skit. Was hoping you would answer it at the end of the skit." Oh well. Do you remember to time yourself? Oh, no, I didn't. Dude, this week's been so crazy. I like rushed to get dinner done today. It's been a time. It's been like between, like medical stuff and insurance stuff and regular day stuff and making sure the yard work gets done because since spring is now like forming into it's now like forming a little bit into summer now where like now things are really, really starting to grow. And so you gotta mow the lawn like almost every other day because the grass be going crazy and the plants be going crazy. And now my garden's getting overgrown when I thought I pruned it well. Like I literally, before things started growing too much, I'm like, I'm gonna prune this so that way it doesn't go crazy. And guess freaking what? It's going crazy anyways. My gosh, you know what, if you ever see little mulberry plants, okay, if you ever see them and think, I'll just, it's fine, you just ignore it or like you trim it a little bit. No. pull that sucker out of the ground because those things grow fast. And it grew into my fence. And now it's hard to get out. Like, I already have a big mulberry tree. I don't need any more of them. But, like, once they start getting, like, big, and they get big fast, it's hard to get rid of them. And it's not like I don't want to kill it with poison because then it could kill some of the other plants in the garden. So it's like, I don't know why. I mean, it's almost like, because it's hard to cut them when they grow on the fence. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to get, like, the shears in there. And then you can't, it's not like you can just mow it, when it's small, you can't mow it over with the lawn because it's, you know, it's like in the fence. Well, but anyways, so yeah, maybe like you don't even have mulberry trees in your area, so you don't have to worry about this, but they grow fast. Do not underestimate them like I did, or we did, my whole family did. Now there's so much mulberries. There's so many little mulberry trees. No matter how much we cut them down, they grow back like the same in this next year. It's like you can cut it down to a stub. We literally sawed down a whole mulberry tree like as a stump, and it grew back. But anyways, oh my gosh. I'm just thinking about what I have to do now later on to pruning the garden. But anyways, yeah, that's, I know, I did not time myself. Man, you know what? That's like the craziest, that's probably the craziest, like, tangent I went on that has nothing to do with what someone asked. But yeah, no, I guess that's a cautionary tale. Don't, if you only have one mulberry tree, once you have that one, get rid of the rest. And before I felt bad, because like I'm a tree hugger, all right? I'm like, oh, look at all these little mulberry trees. We can have a bunch of little mulberry bushes. Do not think that. Do not think that. They will not be bushes. They will be massive trees, because that's what they're trying to be. And even if you saw them down till they're a stump, they will come back. Anyways. Anywho, Shogo donated and said, Bats, best girl, little goddess of breathtaking beauty. Please hear me out. If you let me skip up the Apex waiting list and play with you once you stream, I promise we'll win. Shogo, I can't do that. It can't do that. We gotta stay fair. We gotta stay fair to the list. He says, you won't regret it even if we lose. Remember in Halloween, I said we win 2 in a row, and we did. I mean, that's true. But Shogo, we gotta be fair. We gotta be fair to the list. We gotta be first come, first serve. Well, I guess it wasn't like first come, first serve. It was first donated, first serve. And also don't forget, we also have the open queue rounds where we just open the lobby up to anybody. But we can't be showing favoritism. Can't be showing favoritism. He's willing to pay though. I know, but then like people are gonna start paying to be booted up the list, and things are gonna get really messy. So we're gonna have to keep it as the list is. Because then once we start doing that, it's gonna be full on anarchy. Someone's gonna be like, "Can I pay to be on top of the list?" And then it's gonna go. It's just gonna be too crazy. It's gonna be too crazy, you guys. Besides, a lot of people who are on this list, I don't even think show up much to the streams anymore. So like half of this list is people who don't even show up. But yeah, no, yeah, well, we're gonna have to keep to the list, and you know we also have open queues whenever we have game nights. So no, there is no little favoritism. Sometimes the only person that gets favoritism is Natasha, because she's my homegirl. You know what I mean? Anywho. Let's see. Neb donated and said, why did Darth Vader not get the canned vegetables? It was on the high shelf. Oh my gosh. I should have never allowed puns for the holidays. Let's see. Cobalt Coyote donated and said, hey Katori, Smash Mouth warned us. The years stop coming, and they don't stop coming. That is true. And I made some Arcane fan art on Twitter if you wanted to see some. Oh, cool! I love Arcane fan art. Very good, very good. Did I not spell that right? Did I not? I did not. Oh, it's Echo. I do like Echo. Echo's pretty lit. Oopsie daisies. Let's see. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Mitch donated and said, once thought of being an extra as a droid in a Star Wars film once, but I'm terrible with directions, so I'd be called R2D-tour, plus thought best not. R2D-tour, oh my gosh. But no, if you're able to be an extra in a droid film, like, I would take it. Oh my gosh. Like, even if you're bad, like, if they give you the job, you got it, bro. Take it. Take it if you can. Like, man, I hope one day I'll get a part in something. Maybe I should try out for some stuff. Michael Starr, which actually has a star in it, Michael Starr donated and said, hello, Gatori. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to ask you about some music you listen to, if you don't mind. 3 genres of music, 1 artist band from each, and 1 song from each artist. Thank you. See, here's the thing. I don't really listen to music that much, and I really don't follow many bands or artists, so I'm really not the person to ask. I'm actually probably terrible to ask. I like random songs that I hear through the years. Like, you know, like some of the Phil Collins songs. There's like some, I don't know, like I don't even know the songs' names. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Any songs I like, I just add to a playlist. I don't remember the names. Gosh, what was that one song's name? I don't even remember what the song's name is, but I know the tune of it. That's the thing. I'm so terrible to ask. All I can say is the one band that I do know that I listen to all their songs on a regular basis. Actually, here's some interesting news for y'all, because everybody knows I like Ace. They're their own, like, they're not like, I hate that people, I mean, technically they are an idol group, but they're not like big. They're smaller. So like, I feel like the music that they make is better. It's not like pumped out, like, it doesn't feel so like industry, you know. It's like, I don't know, a lot of the K-pop bands, they put out like the same stuff all the time. I'm not a big fan of it, but these guys are smaller and I like what they do, and honestly they make their own stuff, which, like, kudos to them. But recently they no longer signed, they no longer continued with Beat Entertainment, which is the company that they were under. I guess they're all like going in their own individual career paths right now. But what's so nice is that the company allowed them to keep the name Ace and like all the rights to that band. So like if they wanted to continue making stuff on their own, they could, which I think is awesome. No other industry's ever done that, or no other company's ever done that, is what I should say. But anywho, so yeah, I would recommend just Ace purely because, I mean, they have some songs that are in English, and even the ones that aren't are pretty good. They mix up. They have a lot of EDM songs, so a lot of them are like fast-paced dancing songs. So that's what I'd recommend. I'm not really into any other K-pop bands, so like not really. I just them in particular. I think their music is it's really good. It's really good. Honest to gosh, like I definitely would recommend. But anywho, yeah, you know, I actually got to see them. I forgot. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that. I think I mentioned that. I actually got to go to one of their concerts. I saw them like live, and actually we got pretty close seats. We were lucky that they upgraded us for free. They were just like, "Hey, you want better seats?" I'm like, "Yes." We got better seats, bro. Balcony. I was like, dab. It was great. And I swear, I'm not even joking. I know that Donghoon like looked at me for a good long while, and I was like, I gave him like a thumbs up. I'm like, dude, you're doing great. Congratulations. But yeah, so yeah, there's my here. Let's do this. I'll tell you some songs that I like. I have a playlist. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. I'm just checking on my phone because I don't want to mess up my browser or have songs start blasting. Let us see. Because I have a playlist saved of like, because like I'm terrible at remembering song names. So I knew that if I didn't put them all in a playlist, like once I like a song, I put it in the playlist, because then I'm just not gonna know the artist. I'm not gonna know who made it. I'm not gonna know the name. It's just how it works. Wait, where's my playlists? Where are my playlists? What? No. Stop. Stupid. Oh my gosh. Can I see? No, I want to go to the... It's gonna be... Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on. I went to the YouTube studio versus the YouTube app. I'm dumb. I'm like, why isn't it? I'm like, why can't I see my playlist? Because I'm on the wrong one. Because I was trying to go to my channel and I realized I couldn't. There we go. All right, where's my playlist? Okay, there's only 17 songs in here. I'm really bad at making playlists. Where is it? Oh yeah, I like some of the songs from Imagine Dragons. There you go. It's called Bones. I also have another one that's called Caravan Palace. And, well, Caravan Palace is the people that made it, I guess. And it's called Lone Digger. And there's another one called Wonderland. I like both of those. There's another one by Carol Emerald, which is called Tangled Up. Panic at the Disco. Oh yeah, Emperor's New Clothing, whatever. There's a lot from Ace in here. There's so much from Ace. There's some from Aurora, whoever that is. One's Cure for Me, another one's The Seed. And then there's Bulger. I literally have Baldur's Gate songs in here. That's hilarious. And then there's some, like, Barbie movie songs in here. Because I like, Dance the Night Away was a good song. I liked that one. Oh, Ollie Murs, Troublemaker, whoever that is. So yeah, there's a few from the list. Oh shoot, I just dropped my phone. Oh well. Oh, Superman, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Crap. We got to find our place. So I finally admitted it. Admitted what? Admitted what? Oh, Natasha being favored. Kuro was like, as your medic, I have certain privileges. Well, obviously, Kuro, if you're gonna be here saving my life and helping me with all my frickin' medical issues, then obviously yes. Man, you got a case on your hands, Kuro. I've been to so many doctors in my life, it's not even funny. Like, I'm a walking mess. I'm a hot mess. Like, there's just so many little issues that I have. Like, when I say them, like, when someone's like, oh, like, I heard, like, you don't feel well sometimes, or this or that, like, what do you have, if I can ask? And I'm like, well, let me tell you, there's a lot. And the problem is that it's never been really properly diagnosed. They're kind of just like, yeah, you have this problem, and we kind of just don't know why, so we're just gonna diagnose you with migraines. I'm like, awesome. And they're like, yeah, like, you feel weird sometimes, and, like, your blood pressure's low, so you probably have, like, I don't know, POTS maybe, maybe, do some more testing. I'm like, I'm not paying for more testing. My goodness. Yeah, Kuro, you're gonna have to be a gosh dang magician. Ari Rombi donated and said, donation for a place on the Apex list. But of course. It's a long list, I'm not gonna lie. Are you already on here? I'm just double checking, because I don't want to... Yeah, no you're not. I'll put you on here. There we go. Ty donated and said, what do you call a pirate droid? R2D2. Oh my gosh. Shogo donated and said, donation to be skipped up the Apex list, please. I already told you no. Do I need to tell you a second time? Do I need to tell you a second time? Do I need to repeat myself? Be careful now. Dory doesn't like repeating herself. No. The answer's no. Do not make me demote you. I can move you down. Garrick Anderson donated and said, if you could have a droid friend from Star Wars, who would it be for me? If you could have a droid friend from Star Wars, who would it be? For me, it's either Commando Droid, Magna Guard, or HK-55 because color scheme is cool. If I could have what's his name? It was one of the newer droids. I don't remember, but he's so cute. What is his name? New droid Star Wars. He's kind of like, what series of droid is this? It is. Wait, is that the Commando droid? I don't think so. Wait, what is this one? It's this one. What is it called? K2. Yeah, Star Wars. So it's K2SO. K2SO? Is that what it is? K-2SO. Yeah, that one. I like this guy. He's cool. I don't want that as my droid friend. For sure. 100%. Locked in. That's what I want. The guy donated and said, "You said earlier someone was going to Outback Steakhouse. Are you still team JW?" What does that mean? I'm not with the times, y'all. Oh, just wondering. Just wondering, are you still well done? I say as I'm making a steak, lol. Yeah, I'm still pretty much well done. Maybe, oh, sorry, as I was, oh, whoopsie. As I was typing, I accidentally must have hit 2. Oh, because I did K2SO, that's why. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So no, I'm still team well done. Don't really care what anybody says. It's well done. Or like maybe not, maybe medium. But like even still, I'm not a fan. I like it being well done. Team well done, 100% locked in. We're locked in. King of Awesome 22 has been a member for 3 months. Said you should check out Ado. None of her music is in English, but you feel what she's saying. I mean, hey, you know, I don't really mind if it's in English or not. If it's like a good piece of music and it's just fun to listen to, like I'll listen to it. Also, Japanese singer. Huh. Okay. Yeah, dude, I mean, like, there's definitely some, honestly, I'm surprised my playlist doesn't have a bunch of anime intros. A bunch of the Naruto anime intros I really like. And, the One Punch Man, a lot of the songs of One Punch Man are great. And, like, what's another one? And the Chainsaw Man intro is awesome. I love listening to that. So, yeah, probably just anime intros or another, just songs that I like, honestly. But no, thanks for the recommendation. I will keep that in mind. Really, Mr. Sweet? That's terrible. He's like, last time I went to the doctors, they called me fat despite being skinny, so I never went back. Dude, that sucks. What the heck? You know what? Honestly, I've had some pretty bad doctors in my day. Like, especially since I've been ill since I've been young. When I don't want to say ill. Like, it makes it seem like I have like a super bad like disease or something. But you know, I don't feel great a lot of the time. So, you know, like whether it's, you know, nausea, feeling a bit lightheaded, feeling like just kind of like weird, like almost like off kilter, or just having headaches all the time. Like I had a headache for 6 months straight once when I was in probably the 3rd grade or something like that. It's crazy. And like a lot of the doctors, like they just don't seem to care, or like they're just disregarding what you're saying, or like Mr. Smee, like they're just gosh dang rude. It's like, come on, like it's so dumb. But I mean, there's some good ones out there. There's some ones that really do care about you, but like it takes a while to find them sometimes. And then it really discourages you from going there, especially here in the US where you gotta pay so much money to go see a doctor. It's like, dear gosh. Like me, my gosh. So yeah, I mean, so technically some of the stuff I have really like, they think it's just sensitivities, like my sensitivity to light or to like weather changes or my sinuses, or I don't even know what. They still don't really know why I have headaches a lot. Nobody knows. So it's just like, oh yeah, you got like chronic migraines or something like that, or I forgot what maybe it was something else. I can't even remember what it was because it was like a billion years ago that I was diagnosed with that. I think they said it was chronic migraines. But anywho, so it's a time out there, y'all. It's a time. Ugh. But no, I mean, honestly, my headaches have been pretty well, I mean, I still get them frequently, but like they're better than when I was younger, for sure. And now I just gotta worry about my blood pressure. Because I can't, when I wake up in the morning, I actually have to set up and sit there for a few minutes. Because if I just get up right out of bed as soon as I wake up, I'm going down. Like, my blood pressure can't handle that. Like, I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and I'll probably like, I'll probably be going down to the floor. Oh my gosh. There's like so many little things. But anywho, I'm gonna go on a tangent again, so we're gonna move on from that. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, Seikatori, what would you think if you trick Plankton to know the secret formula when it's just bones, empty bottles, and banana skins? Rubbish. I mean, I feel like you'd have to do a lot of convincing for him to think that that's the secret formula, but I mean, I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could if you really tried. I'm sure you could. Oh my goodness. I apologize. I apologize. Crap, where am I? Mr. Wanapa donated and said, imagine to look on Plankton's reaction to this. Well, I mean, if you got him to believe it, I would imagine he'd be very upset. or shocked if you actually got him to believe it. Jonathan the Gamer donated and said, what if the photographer that beat the listener up took a picture of Spider-Girl and Black Cat when she's telling him to stay away? Oh, so like the listener gets like insecure again about, well, not insecure again, but like the listener like gets a little scared, like, whoa, why is there this photo circulating of you two around? We definitely could. I tend to like not delve too much into jealousy. I mean, you know what? I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll be interesting. Maybe we can integrate the photographers somehow. I know people were like, it's Eddie! And honestly, I had no idea. I did not have a plan for this man. But interesting. That's an interesting concept. Like, that's true. That could bring, like, if I really run out of ideas, it could bring some extra spice later on of just, like, you know, or just the photographer in general. You know, like, we can incorporate him somehow into a plot line. So, yeah. But no, thank you for the suggestion. I will keep that in mind. The photographer could definitely be a person that causes some problems. Oh my gosh. Let me check on Ko-fi because I probably missed some stuff. I did. Neb donated and said, I always wanted to go to a Star Wars event where you can make your own astromech droid. I wanted to make him with different colored parts and call him MXMH, aka Mix and Match. Oh, that's cute. Oh, like the ones that they make at Disney World. Is that what you're talking about? Or maybe it's not Disney World. Maybe it's like, there's probably like a specific, but it's at Disney, like the Disney parks. That'd be cool. But yeah, no, I think those are really cute. So if you're actually able to make those, like that'd be awesome. I love, like, you have a little remote control and they kind of roll around. They're cute. They're cute. Neb donated and said, if you like Caravan Palace, I highly recommend Parav Stellar. They were my jam back in high school. I've never heard of them. Or you know what, maybe I have. I could have very well heard their songs and just like didn't know who they were. You know what I mean? So thank you for the suggestion. Thank you, thank you. Whoa, Kuro! Oh my goodness, that's a very generous donation. Thank you so much. Sorry, I had air bubble. I apologize. Thank you. Kuro donated and said, consider this an apology for all my apparently useless colleagues who put shame on my profession. I swear I will make you healthy, little ninja. Speaking of, I gotta get back to saving lives. My break is almost over. Have an awesome stream, everyone, and may the 4th be with you. Oh my gosh. Well, Kuro, you're an amazing nurse. You do not need to apologize on their behalf. That's their own problem. But thank you. That is very kind of you. And you know what? If you're able to make me healthy again, Kuro, you're a gosh dang magician. Like, you're doing God's work, man. But no, thank you so much, Kuro. You always give very generous donations. I really appreciate it. That is very sweet of you. I hope you have a lovely break and you, or the rest of your breaks. I know you said it's, ending soon, and I hope that, the rest of your shift isn't too strenuous. I know you're always extremely busy, and, so I hope you take care of yourself too, Kuro. That is also very important. So thank you so much again. Thank you. And, yeah, may the 4th be with you too. I hope you have a lovely May 4th. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, goodbye, Kuro. Goodbye. Thank you for stopping by, even though you gotta go. Bye-bye, Kuro. And thank you. I keep on losing my place. Homeless Samurai donated and said, I heard that the fallen angels that rebel against God and fell to the earth, that they turn out to be the gods of different myths and culture unto the eyes of humans. What do you think about that? I haven't read too much into that. I know there were fallen angels, and like, I know there's like some passages in the Bible about that they actually like procreated with humans, and then there were like some humans that like lived longer. Again, don't quote me on that, because I learned that for like the first time just like a year or so ago. I was like, excuse me, the what? What do you mean they procreated with actual people? That's crazy. But as far as what you're saying, I don't know much about that. So I honestly really, I don't have an opinion, because I actually didn't know that that was a thing, or if it was. Yeah, I actually don't know, but I mean, yeah, that's it. Oh, gosh dang it. Why does the YouTube studio keep on reloading? But yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting if that's the case. Like, if like the fallen angels, different cultures like ended up being considered like different deities. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Thank goodness, let's get rid of some of these tabs. We don't want to make things run slow. I need some water. My goodness, I just realized how dry my esophagus is. Oh, that's a bit better. Oh, here's something. Also, so remember you guys, this coming Saturday is gonna be the dating show. So, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I've never hosted one before. The only thing we've ever done on this channel that's similar to that is the talk show, which is more like interviews. So usually, you have one person at a time, you're asking them questions and da-da-da-da-da. But this is gonna be 4 people at once. So be patient with us. There might be technical difficulties. There might be some things that aren't completely perfect. So, yeah. So, and since, like, we're not going to do a run-through of it, because obviously I want the reactions and the answers to be, like, a bit more genuine and, like, not, like, so rehearsed. So hopefully things go well. So that'll be funny. The contestants won't be announced until the day of. Like, they'll, I'll make sure, check with them and make sure, well, I mean, obviously some of them are actually as themselves. So, they'll be credited as themselves, because it's not like, but I guess those who are playing a persona, I'll just be sure that they're cool, that I credit them. They'll be in the description for obviously, and for any links they want me to attach to their name. And, so yeah, you guys won't know who they are until the day of. So it'll be a fun time. Most likely the stream is going to be the same length of time as our usual streams, from 6 to 8, or it'll be, less. It just depends on how the questions go. Probably just asking some questions, then we'll pick a winner. Maybe we'll have a lightning round. It just depends on how smoothly things go. I've never done one of these before, so it's kind of hard to time. But yes, so that will be this coming Saturday, so that'll be fun. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I really haven't edited the set too much. I just had to extend it because the couch before was only meant to hold 1 or 2 people, and now we gotta hold 4. So yes, so that will be yeah, that's gonna be that. The contestants already know, don't worry. The contestants have already been contacted. They know the date. I am talking with them right now. So yeah, don't worry. They are aware of the date, and they are aware that they are the contestants. It's not like they don't know. That would be terrible. I'd be like, oh, blah 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 is on the dating show, and they're like not even here. So yeah, don't worry. I've contacted them a while ago, so it's all good. But anywho, I think we got a Kofi. Let us see. Let's see. Shogo donated and said, I'm sorry I keep asking you to get higher on the Apex list. It's just that I can't wait to play with you again. But if it makes you feel better, I won't ask anymore since you put your foot down. And also, you've been very, very beautiful. You're very, very beautiful when you're angry. Gosh dang it. No, I want to be gosh dang intimidating. You know what? It's this model. This model is hard. You can't be intimidating with this model. Like, come on, you guys. I actually tried to find a way to make the model's eyes smaller because they're so big. You can't be intimidating with these big eyes. Models, more kawaii than I'm used to, but that's still cool. Yeah, jiggle around my hair. But no, yeah, that's been a long time. So you know what? Gosh dang, you know when did I put out the auditions? That's a good question. I honestly don't remember. It's probably almost been a year now. It took a whole year to get this together, but that'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah. Goodness gracious. There's still a few things I gotta get done, so I will admit I'm a little worried, but not the good worried. Regardless, it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fun. And who knows? Maybe if this works out really well, we can just do another one. You know, if it's like, obviously, you know, it's still kind of hard to coordinate 4 people because, you know, you got 4 people's lives going on. But yeah, you know, you never know. But I think before we do something like this again, we'll definitely try to chill out for a little bit, and maybe we'll do like a gaming stream or so. And then we'll have, you know, a chill time, and I'll have a chill time. My goodness. This was like on the back burner for the longest time. And now it's in the forefront. There is no more back burner. It is happening. Oh, we got like 2 donations at the same time. I heard 2 little do-doos. You know what? I just saw like in the chat, like I think that's an interesting analogy because it is kind of true a little. It is kind of true, but I guess it depends on what school you go to. Because I've had different experiences in different schools, but I think Natasha said in her experience, you know, a lot of atheists like read the Bible, you know, because you know they read it and then obviously, you know, don't agree with some things. That's, you know, and then there's Christians have it mainly read to them versus reading it for themselves. And I will say, like it in some, at least in my own circumstances, me being a Christian myself, I have not read the full Bible yet. It's really big, you know, so I haven't read the full thing. But I think as of recent, like in my adult years, you know, because as a kid, like you're not gonna read the whole Bible that's so big, and you don't have the attention span for that. But yeah, like I think, you know, I was like, man, like I actually haven't even read the whole thing, and I probably should. So me and the fam are actually getting around to reading the whole thing so we can actually read the whole thing, you know, because I mean they do give verses out, you know, at mass, you know, on Sundays and stuff, but to actually have the whole Bible, like, you know, like it's not like enough, you know what I mean? Like if you want to get the whole context of everything, you're gonna have to just buckle down and read it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I know some people who have, for sure, you know, but yeah, some people, you know, don't, because it's daunting. It's a big book. But I mean, hey, I mean, you should, you know, probably understand, you know, what your what Someone's like, oh, I didn't mean to start it. No, this isn't a debate. This isn't a debate. This is nothing bad, all right? I'm a Christian myself. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I mean, people can do whatever they want. They can have their own spiritual journey however they want. If they don't want to read the whole thing and they just have faith, that's cool too. That's totally fine. I'm not saying you need to, I'm not trying to say anybody needs to do anything. I'm not starting a debate. I'm just saying it's interesting that it's true. I was like, man, like I should probably make sure I read the whole thing. You know what I mean? So, but my whole point is that I think, that, yeah, like, it needs to, be read a bit more, in my opinion, my own personal opinion. But you don't have to. No one has to do anything. I'm not starting a debate. Do not worry. I just thought it was interesting because I guess like it resonated within me because, I didn't really start reading the whole thing until kind of now. You know what I mean? Because then I realized, I was like, oh, like, because I think I heard a story that I never heard before. And I was like, man, like, I never heard of that story yet. So there must be so many things in there that I haven't read yet. So that's what I mean. Like, I meant, like, me personally, I was like, man, like, I want to know everything that's in here. So that's why. So. Yeah, Tasha's like, Katori and I are opposites. That's why we were besties. She's a short, straight Christian gal, and I'm a tall, aesthetic lesbian. Oh, atheistic lesbian. She probably also has a good aesthetic too. But yeah, no, that's what I meant. I was like, yeah. I just realized I didn't read the whole thing yet. That was my only point. That was my only point. But anywho, gosh, what was the interesting? You know what? I can't remember what it was. It'll take me too long to remember, but there was some story I never heard of, and I can't remember which one it was, but I was so interested in it because I never heard of it before, and I was like, holy crap, like, how long have I been a Christian? I went to, like, it's like, dang, it's crazy. But anywho, Inept donated and said, so I guess this is a small dialogue roleplay between Neko and Inept. I just spilled water all over myself. Neko says,
this boss is impossible.
Oh, she's talking about video games. I don't know why my head was thinking of an actual boss. All right.
This boss is impossible. All right. This time, hey, what are you doing?
Inept says, I think it's time for a break.
But my game.
Someone told me that Neko's need cuddles once an hour and it's a good reset.
Okay.
Now, you know what? Now it's being used against her, right? It's being used against her. You know what I mean? That'd be so funny. Like, she gets into, like Neko gets, like, really into, like, Dark Souls or something. And she's, like, trying to play the game. And she's, like, really into it. And you're like, all right, it's time for your hourly hug. One hug on the hour. And she's like,
no, not now.
And you're like, oh, heck with not now. You said, do you remember what you said? You'll come to bite her back in the butt later on. I can see it now. Let's see. Oh, whoops, why did the donation just disappear? Cyberman donated, and it says, okay, so this is Neko? Okay, so mainly Neko and me, I think. Neko says,
hey, Katori, Sai showed me a song. Want to hear it?
And I said, okay, sure. By the way, I don't know what the tune of this song is, so it's gonna be random, but it says,
I'm crazy, man. I don't care. I'll shoot you with my underwear.
Wait, what? The balls. And the Katori says, sure. So where is Sai now? Okay, I'm assuming Neko's saying this. Neko says,
taking the pans from the kitchen.
Why?
To be safe.
Clever move, you Sai. Hey, listen, to be fair, you don't need a pan. I'm sure you could find some other blunt object. Where there's an object, there's a way. I'm sure you could find a nice, I mean, some flashlights are pretty, I got a heavy-duty flashlight. Neb donated and said, so I'm a silly Transformers fan. Have you ever done a robot or alien robot GF audio? I don't think so. I think I considered doing like an android, but I don't think we've done like an alien robot or like a full-on robot before. So, I know people have asked about androids in the past, so that would be interesting, like some AI, like android or like something like that. So, but no, as far as I remember, no, baby, I'm fairly certain, even though I've made many videos, I'm fairly certain we've never had a robot or a alien robot. So so yeah, no, it's definitely something that I've considered, especially the android. I feel like it'd be an interesting character design. So yeah, we haven't had one, but I've definitely considered it. Let us see. Homeless. Oh my gosh. Homeless Samurai donated and said, "Will you make a series of the waterbender girl you did a while ago?" Maybe. She was fun. I'll have to probably watch it again because I don't remember anything about that video except like I think you guys were in a noodle shop, I think. But yeah, no, she was fun. Definitely liked her character design. It was kind of fun to try to figure out how I wanted her dress to look. So, and I love Avatar: The Last Airbender, so definitely a high chance. I know people really want like the other what's it called? Like the other elements, like to make girls of each element like a different bender. So yeah. You know, I mean, yeah. So yeah, obviously there's a chance of almost any character coming back unless they absolutely like tanked massively bad. And even if they did, you know, I mean, the algorithm always changes. So there's always a chance that a character will come back anyways. So, and I like Avatar: The Last Airbender. So obviously, there's no plans on making like a whole series for her right now, at least that I have. But she could definitely come back for sure. Wait, what do you mean? I made an android on Patreon? I don't think so, did I? I don't think I did. I don't think so, as far as I recall. Unless you meant... No, I don't think so. I mean, granted, I've done a lot of videos, so maybe one slipped my mind, at least for Patreon anyways, because for Patreon, the only reason I think I remember more of my videos on YouTube is because I draw, you know, the video has to have a visual, right? It's not just an audio. So I need to have, I draw each of those girlfriends. So if there's a new one I introduce on Patreon, like that one doesn't really have like an artwork that I drew of, so that's probably why, if I forgot. Oh, Homeless Samurai donated and said, you should do an ASMR series of Momo Ace. I'm sorry to say I can't because I don't know who that is. Momo Ace. Who are you? Oh, it's from that Dan show. Sadly, I'm not a fan of that show. I tried to watch the first couple episodes. I just don't think it's for me. I know a lot of people really, really like it. I'm sure it's funny because I know a lot of people say it's more like more supposed to be like comedic, but yeah, no, I almost forgot her name was Momo. I think since I read the last name I was like, who is this? But yeah, I mean, since I'm sadly not the biggest fan of Dan, I probably won't, but I definitely know she's a popular character for sure. I've seen a lot of artwork of her. Cyberman donated and said, a flashlight. Was my silly song that bad? LOL, sorry. Sorry. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you, Cyberman. No, Spaceman. I don't think we ever did a Android character, even on Patreon. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Like, even though I've never done, like, specific artworks for every single audio on Patreon, I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure we've never done an Android, either on YouTube or on Patreon. Unless like I know people have commissioned me before for like Android girls, but I've never made one like for the channel or for Patreon before. Like, I'm pretty sure. Mr. Schmee, he said it in Spanish. Estás cansada, salchida? Wait, salchia. Is that, I'm assuming that's sausage. I know estás cansada means are you sad? And I'm assuming he's saying sausage because he always calls me a sausage. Salchia? Salachia? Is that what that means? Wait, no, that's not. Why isn't it letting me? Salchicha. I'm assuming it is sausage. Yeah. Salchicha. Actually, we just had, speaking of sausage or salchicha, we just had, oh my goodness, I'm blanking. What's it called? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm forgetting what it's called. I just talked about it this morning. Oh, what is it? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to look it up and I'm gonna be so mad that I forgot what it's called. Oh, what is it? No. What is it? What is it? Sorry, hold on. I gotta know. Chorizo. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. I knew it started. I was like, what? I couldn't remember. Actually, we just had chorizo and eggs this morning, so that's funny. I've never, I actually didn't know the name of sausage in Spanish, so now I know. Salchicha. Yes, I'm very tired, Mr. Shmee. Cansada. Muy cansada. Muy cansada. Oh, we have some, yeah, chorizo, yeah. Yeah, cansada's tired. Wait, did I say something else? I might have, for some reason, subconsciously, I mixed up cansada and triste, because triste means, sad, and then cansada means tired. So I could have mixed that up. For sure. Oh, I'm sorry, you're... Estoy cansado. I'm sorry you're tired of cokery. I remember when he first said that, like a billion streams ago, probably like one of my first streams, and I was like, oh, were you sad, cokery? Because once again, I always mixed up those words. I don't know what, I don't know why. There must have been a fundamental moment when I was learning vocab in Spanish, when I was a wee little tot, and cansado, or cansada, and triste must have, like, really been mixed up for some reason. I don't know why. Me gusta enchiladas. I do like enchiladas. Me gusta... Me gusta huevos y papas. Oh, Ty donated and said, what did the baby corn say to the mama corn? Where's the popcorn? Of course. Oh, speaking of Spanish, I'm actually, I think I already told you guys this. I'm trying to learn Spanish again. I gotta get better. Gotta get better to my roots. Let's see, honestly, I also wanted to learn, Hungarian too, because I think my grandma spoke Czech. My great-grandma spoke Czech, so maybe that's why I need to learn Czech too. That'd be kind of interesting just to see the differences in languages. Man, I gotta learn 2 different things. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got quite a few things. So, Trepper donated and said, in my ongoing series of dumb questions, question 14, I think. What is something that you like doing, but you know you're bad at it? Example, I like singing and I'm good at it. No, but I enjoy it. Also, I'm sorry my voice is cracking. There's literally air bubbles coming out of my throat as I'm speaking. My goodness, this is what happens when I drink a little bit of Sprite before I scream. We never have pop in this house because we're usually healthy here, but we got a little bit of pop because we decided we were going to be a little bit, we're going to live on the edge. We're going to YOLO this week. And dear gosh, this is why we don't do that. Something I like doing, but I know I'm bad at. Huh, Apex, bro. I love Apex, but I'm so bad. I want to get better though, so maybe that won't be it. Maybe I'll get better at it and I won't be bad at it. But something I'm bad at, but I like doing. It's hard to say because honestly, if I'm really bad at something, then like I don't, I feel like I don't enjoy it as much if I'm like really bad at it. So, but probably Apex, because I'm I am a far cry away from Apex Predator. I'm honestly probably pretty bad considering. So I do like Apex, even though I'm bad at it. So, you know, but I will try my best to not be bad. That's probably what it is. If I had to guess, you know, I do love Apex, but I'm very bad at it. At least at the moment. I was decent before, but right now I'm bad. So Oh, that's what, really? Natasha's like, if you learn Korean and you and Eminem could talk around me and I'd have no idea. Now I gotta learn Korean, you guys. Which actually, that'd be cool, because like which, this is going off on a tangent again, but since Ace never signed off with the company that they've been with for years, I have no idea when they're gonna do concerts again. The concert that I went to may have been the last concert they'll ever do in the US, which means they literally had a meet and greet, which I sadly, there were too many people that signed up and I couldn't get in. So this year I was like, I'm gonna do it this year. I'm gonna make sure I get in. I'm gonna pay attention when they put the sign up sheet stuff. You have to pay to go to the meet and greet, but I was like, I'm gonna do it because I really just want to, you know, it'd be cool to just get a photo as proof, like, hey, like this is something I did. You know, I don't, you know, like I don't need all the gift stuff, because I know there's like a gift bag comes with it. Like I don't need the merchandise. I just want a photo to say, hey, like, cool, I saw these people, but I don't know when they're coming back. And actually I thought, man, maybe I should learn Korean, because that'd be cool to actually like be able to speak with them, you know, versus like not knowing what they're saying. They don't know what you're saying, you don't know what they're saying. But anyways, that just made me think of that. I apologize. Today I'm just going off everywhere. But no, actually, you know what, Trapper, now that you made me think, I mean, honestly, I am terrible at singing, but I do like humming and stuff, and like sometimes, like, I think everybody sings to themselves in the shower, you know what I mean? So maybe singing is another thing that I actually subconsciously like, but I don't, because I actually don't do it, versus like how you said something that you're terrible at, but you do anyways. I'm terrible at singing, but I don't do it, because it's bad. But anywhoosies. Neb donated and said, will we ever see Rebel GF again, and did she ever have a name? That's a good question. Hold on. Well, first of all, Rebel GF could definitely come back. As for her name, did I ever give her a name? I know we have a document. We have a document that I made of all the girlfriends' names, because I didn't want it, because like after we accidentally had 2 Coras, I was like, crap, I'm like, I need to make a document so that doesn't happen again. As far as I have Rebel GF on the document, but she does not have a name yet. She has not been named, so no, she does not have a name yet. I know some people said to name her Charlie, but I believe we already have a Charlie. I think someone else was named, yeah, the college neighbor is named Charlie. Yeah, so, yeah, we have a lot of C names on here, but we do not have Rebels yet. She has not been named. So no, she has not. She has not. But we will come up with a name soon, because if she's on one of those trading cards we have, we'll have to do that. Shoko donated and said, giving the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? Oh my goodness, that is a good question. Oh man. That's hard. Oh, that's hard. Dang. There's a lot of... Gosh, that's so difficult. Well, my first thought, first and foremost, was Steve Irwin, but he's not. If you're talking about someone who's here presently, dang. Gosh, I honestly don't... Oh, shoot, I just unplugged my headphones. I honestly don't know. There's so many people that you could... Gosh, who would I pick? It's between 2 people. And one is just because it would be so cool to meet them in person. Granted, honestly though, the dinner may not go well because they don't speak English. A Park Joon-hee would be awesome. Like if I could have Park Joon-hee as a dinner guest, would 100% do it. But the problem is that Park Joon-hee does not speak a lot of English, so maybe that's not a good decision. So instead, oh, okay, it's between two people. I would either have, oh, maybe it's between, oh gosh, I don't know. Okay, it would either be Matthew Gray Gubler. He is such a funny guy. He played Spencer Reed in Criminal Minds, but he's such a funny dude. He wrote his own little children's book, and he's just like a quirky guy. He even made his own little fireplace in his house, and it's all like mixed and matched. He just seems like a fun dude to have over for dinner. Or I would have Jackie Chan. Like I would just love to have a dinner with Jackie Chan. Like that's just like, there'd just be no way. So yeah, those are like my three picks that I'm still not sure of. I could be here forever trying to figure out who wins. But those would be like my 3 finalist people. But anywhoosies. Let's see. Oh, wait, another Shoko donated again and said, "Would you like to be ultra super celebrity famous Robert Downey Jr. style? And if so, in what way?" No, I do not think I'd want to be like super ultra celebrity famous. You have absolutely no privacy whatsoever. I would not like being, I would be canceled probably every other week or something. I don't know. Like I feel like people who are mega famous, like no matter what, they're just gonna be picked apart about everything. And granted, some famous people aren't great people like in general, but like I don't want to be under a microscope, man. If anything, I would just want to be a famous voice actor. Usually voice actors are kind of left alone. You know, like they're famous at anime conventions, but otherwise they just live little quiet lives. So probably just like, I don't know. I feel like Tara Strong, even though she's super prevalent and well-known voice actress, like she can walk into a Walmart and like no one's gonna hound her. You know what I mean? So probably like the most popular would be like Tara Strong status, and I would be content. I'd be content with that. But anywho. What else? Oopsie daisies. Oh, Shoko has multiple. Let's just get all the questions up. I think there's multiple ones. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say and why? Not really, unless it's like really important. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna like call like your doctor and ask a specific question, or you're talking to someone about finances or insurance, or like maybe you're calling about a defective item, or I don't know. But like if it's like an important call, then maybe I'll try to like say, okay, these are some things I need to make sure I discuss with this person, or you know, I mention, you know, and stuff like that. But if it's just like a regular phone call to like a, you know, just like a friend or a family member or whatever, or even if it's like a phone call to like ask about like just like a regular thing, if it's not like super important, then no, I don't really rehearse it. But when it's important, I'm like, oh man, I gotta make sure I mention all these things. So yeah, that's what I say. Shoko donated said, when did you last sing to yourself, and what song? Honestly, I have no idea what I sang to myself. I don't think I know. I don't remember. You know what? I think maybe in this morning, but I don't know what song it was, but I know my brother was humming it. My brother was humming a song, and then it got stuck in my head, and then I quietly like probably sung it to myself or something. But I don't remember what song it was, but I know it was this morning because my brother tends to hum songs. Or he'll sing them sometimes. He just flat out will sing it because he can. So, but I think he was humming something, and then that got stuck in my head too, and then so, yeah. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Sometimes the adventure song, the Come Along With Me, with all the butterflies and bees, I don't remember exactly what that song is, but sometimes that'll get stuck in my head and I'll sing it to myself. I don't know why. Sheffy donated and said, Hey yo, I'm late to the stream, but I just wanted to ask, how are you doing? Hope this week has been treating you well. It's been good, just extremely busy. But no, it's been good. Just a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to account for, and all that kind of stuff. But no, thank you for asking, and I hope the week's been treating you well too. Hope it's been very good, very good. Oh yeah, my brother loves to sing. He loves to sing the song specifically from Wonka. All the songs from Wonka, except for the Scrub song. That one's just a little cringe, I'm not gonna lie. But a lot of the songs from the movie Wonka are just, they're actually really good. So he'll sing those just randomly in the house. Like whenever he's just sitting around doing something, he'll sing those. No, Mr. Smee, don't botch up the Chowder song. But no, that's gonna be in my head now.
You take the moon and you take the sun. You take everything that seems like fun. You square it all up and then you're done. Rada rada rooda rooda rada rada. So come on and feel free to do some looking. Stay a while, cause something's always cooking.
But yeah, no, you're right. I was... I'm trying to think of the last song I sung and I just remembered something funny. Never mind. Mitch donated and said, once went to a Star Wars event and met a woman who said to me, hello, I'm Sue Barker. You might know my father, Chew Barker. Terrible joke, I know. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, we'll allow it because it's Star Wars themed, and May the 4th be with you is coming up. Mr. Smee's already botched it in his stream. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Darn diddly dang. No, I love the Chowder song. I love that song. Such a good song. I think the main thing I tend to do is I'll either hum in the house or I'll whistle. I don't know why. I whistle a lot. So sometimes my sister knows when I'm up because she's like, yeah, like I heard you whistling, so I knew you're up. I just whistle random crap. Oh, Homeless Samurai donated and said, how about a Ty Lee ASMR series? Oh. A Ty Lee ASMR series? Also, sorry I missed your donation, Homeless Samurai. I think I might have read someone else's before yours. As far as the Ty Lee ASMR series, I do like Ty Lee. I think she was one of my favorite characters just because purely she had really long hair. She's like nothing like me, but she had long hair, so in my book, that's a good thing, so I guess that's why I liked her. But she's also, I liked how she was like, any character that has like a great agility and flexibility and like is able to like really contort themselves, I always find so deeply fascinating. That is something I always wanted to do as a kid, and so that's why I took gymnastics and I never kept up with it, which I'm really mad I didn't. Because I wish I had that kind of like agility. I mean, I'm pretty flexible already. Honestly, I probably would have been really good at gymnastics if I kept up with it. I actually did, because I have hypermobility, which means already my I'm just flexible in general, even like without like, you know, doing all the stretches and, you know, working on stuff. Like I'm just generally really flexible just because I'm hypermobile. But which is another reason why my neck's so messed up. But no, I liked her. I thought she was so cool, and I always wanted to do exactly like her cool, like little, like how she's just like able to like do all these cool back bends and flip over. I'm like, man, like that's what I want to do. That's so cool. And like she's able to do like all those chi point things. So I liked that part of her. She was still like really awesome. You know, she was like she still fought like really well, and I thought that was cool. So maybe we will. You never know. I'll have to listen to her voice again and see if I can do it. Maybe I can cosplay her. Ty Marshall donated and said, how did Darth Vader know what Luke Skywalker got him for Christmas? He felt his presence. But of course. But of course. Oh, you know what song probably was the last song I sung to myself that I remember? Because I probably, I feel like we sing to ourselves sometimes without even noticing it. Or at least I do sometimes. Maybe though I'm bad at it. But, the last song I remember singing to myself, like actually remember what song it was. It was What You Do, right? Or something. I can't remember, but it was the song that Jessica Rabbit sang in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I think her version is a little different. She sings it a lot slower than the original, but whatever that song was, that was in my head for some reason. I don't remember why, but it was in my head, and I think that's the last song I remember, because it wasn't the last song I sang to myself for sure, but it's the last one I remember actually singing to myself was that one. I don't know, it just came to me right now. Anywhoosies. Oh. Woo. I'm sorry. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "You should look up Cooking with Fred. He has made some stuff from chowder, like sausages and purple nurples. His videos are pretty fun." Oh, I think I've watched Feast of Fiction. I think that's what they're called. I think I've seen them do versions of chowder foods. But I don't think I've watched Fred yet, so I'll give it a look. I mean, honestly, the foods on chowder are so cool. Like, they're just, I don't know, like, as a kid watching it, I just was so fascinated by all the made-up foods, so I'll give it a watch, for sure. I always find that rather fascinating, trying to take food from, like, cartoons and making it real, so. Cyberman donated and said, "Last time I asked, did you give ramen to AU Thor yet?" No, I have not. Just because it's been so busy. Our schedules just don't really line up, and I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't visited him in a really, really long time. Obviously, we still stay in touch and everything, so don't worry, it's not like he's wiped off the face of the earth, but it's been really busy, so I haven't had the chance. Like, we were able to like meet up maybe a handful of times, but it was always like very like last, like, you're like, "Oh, are you free this time?" "Yeah, okay, cool." So but no, I'm hoping we can have a longer visitation, a longer hangout day or whatever, and I'll be able to finally give it to him, because usually so much is going on that finally when we do meet up, I always forget to bring it, because it's been so crazy. So he can corroborate that. We've both been really busy. Schedules haven't really lined up. But no, I have not given. I still have it though. It's still safe and sound. I have it in my room. So I still have it. Yes, do not worry. Let us see. Oh, Cyberman donated again and said, "The song Neko sings is from a Labor Jack vid from Monty Python." I don't know what that is. "So now you might be stuck in your head for a bit, lol. The thing is, I don't even know the tune. I don't even know what that is. So I think I'm safe. Also, can we get Rebel GF, can we call Rebel GF Kari? We need one of those. Also, maybe next week I might send my package, and maybe next time Celeste could sing a song I know from childhood." I can't really sing as Celeste. Her voice is so deep that might hurt my voice a bit. I usually do better as singing as Neko, if anything. But I don't know what we're naming the Rebel GF yet. That's a cool name, but I'm not sure yet what we're naming her. But I will take that into consideration when we do decide what her name is. Man, the chat is just going everywhere. There we go. Adam80 donated and said, "Where did Luke get his cybernetic hand?" "The second-hand store." Of course he did. I just saw a quote from Skintalore, the one from Roger Rabbit, where gosh, I forgot his name. The detective in the show is like, "She's married to Roger Rabbit," and then Betty Boop's like,
"Yeah, what a lucky gal."
Man, Roger had some riz. All them ladies were like, man, the one that got away. Homeless Samurai donated and said, I don't think I would ever allow you to walk. I would bridal carry you around no matter if you're 12 feet tall. Also, will orc and goblin crossover? Well, dude, I gotta walk sometimes. But I do admit I do not like walking. But, also is orc and goblin crossover? Probably not. It's kind of hard to cross over GFs because, like, they have their own storylines and you as the listener are, like, canonically with them, like, in each their own little alternate timeline or whatever you want to call it if they live in the same universe. So, like, the witch and the bartender were the only two characters that had a crossover, and that's because I was able to make it be like you met them both. You met them before you were ever, like, with them. You know what I mean? It was almost like choose your adventure. Like, are you gonna go with a bar lady or are you gonna go with the witch? But since we already have, like, because I think for the witch story, you already, like, knew where her shop was. So that's how I was able to tie her in, like, oh, you found out where her shop was based on the bartender video, you know, the bar that the bartender was at, the vampire bartender. But for the orc and goblin, it's gonna be kind of hard because you both, you met them, like, both, like, you have an origin story for both of them, like, how you both met them. So that might be a little hard. It'd be cool though. I wish I could do, like, a multiple crossover with people, but it would probably have to be like a standalone. Like, it probably couldn't be a part of the series because it would be too hard to figure out the logistics of that. But I mean, it would be cool because I know, like, they're both green gals, so it'd be kind of cool to have, like, multiple characters in a video. But at the moment, I don't know how I'd do it. It'd be fun, but I don't know how. And but if I do, it probably will be, like, more of a standalone video that won't be, like, you know, like, a part of their, it won't be official, it won't be a part of the lore, because it would be too hard to try to figure that out. If that hopefully that makes all sense. But anywho. But no, thank you for the suggestion. I do think that is a good suggestion. And, oh, hold up, we have a few more days. Oh, Ty, thank you for the rose. Thank you. And Ari Rambi said, I propose we name the rebel GF Kiara, or Kiara? I could be pronouncing that wrong, but thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, right now, she isn't officially named, so we can always try to name her sometime. That might be fun. But for the moment, she shall be nameless. But thank you for the suggestion. I'll keep all those in mind when I try to figure that out. But, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Anyways, you guys, since we've reached around 8 o'clock, we're probably putting the stream to a close. For anybody who's new, we always kind of end around 8 p.m. EST. And also, for anyone who's new, towards the end of my streams, it has been a long-going thing that has just something that always happens. My mother likes to come down and say hello, so she is down here to say hello.
Hello, everyone. I said hello to most of you in the chat, at least anyone who said hello to me. So
yeah, drink some water.
If I missed you, I am so sorry. Can you put the chat so I can see it? Thank you. So I'm sorry to anyone I have missed. Hello, Millennial Chicken, and Adam 80. But also tomorrow I will have a new video out for you all. And it is going to be themed towards the May the 4th be with you. So I hope you have fun with it. But it's not just to have fun, it's to actually, you know, help your mental state and help your lives as well. And thank you, Smee. Smee put my link to my YouTube channel there in the chat. So for those of you who don't subscribe or don't know what my YouTube channel is, you can follow the link. And I will post on Twitter when I finally get it up tomorrow. But if you like it, please let me know in the comments and subscribe if you don't mind. And I hope you all have a wonderful May the 4th. And then also on Monday for Cinco de Mayo, I hope you all have some fun with that too. I want us to have some really yummy Mexican food. And I was just talking with...
Anyways, let me read the donation.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Wait, which tangent are you going to go on?
Oh, I was just saying, I was talking with Kokiri in the chat about what chorizo is made of.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right.
Even Kokiri didn't know. He said, I assume it's about as bad as hot dogs. And
oh, no. Actually,
I let him know it is much worse.
I don't think it's worse.
I do.
I don't think it is.
I do.
I mean, a hot dog's be made of freaking anything.
True.
But anyways, Ty donated and said, I want to name my puppies Rolex and Timex so I can have watchdogs.
I love it. I love it. For those of you who don't wear watches anymore, Rolex and Timex are brand names of watches.
I'm pretty sure they know that Rolex.
Do they? Do you think so?
I mean,
most people just like.
Well, I mean,
I'm
sure Rolex
phone, like for time anymore. It seems.
Oh, let's see. Shogo donated and said, my goodness, I'm running out of oxygen. Why isn't it loading? There we go. Shogo said, wait, before you go, I sent you a Star Wars recipe. And it has so many different fun desserts and savory foods. I think you might love it. Also, hi, Tinky. Please give Roy a hug for me.
Oh, hello, Shogo. I will give Roy a hug
Well, thank you for the recipe, Shogo. Thank you. I shall look at it later.
And sorry if I missed anybody in the chat, but I see Crimson Phoenix said hello, so hello.
And Mr. Wanapan donated and said, thanks for bringing the Cersei and Neko back. Who's Cersei again?
And hello, Atlas.
Who's Cersei? I don't remember.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, Zaki.
I apologize, but I'm glad I brought Neko back, but I don't know who Cersei is. Oh, Mr. Waspman. Did I say Mr. Wanapan again? I'm sorry, Mr. Waspman.
Oh, no.
I see Mr. and I'm so used to...
I didn't even catch it this time. I caught it last week.
No, I caught it because I saw the profile picture and I knew it was different. So I was like, this isn't Mr. So I'm sorry, Mr. Waspman. I just see Mr. and I'm on autopilot. So, but no, Mr. I forgot who Cersei was, Mr. Waspman, but I'm glad you like Neko. Cyberman donated and said, to say Latino is the best way to Hispanic?
The best way to... He probably means to be Hispanic. I don't know. But I will say something else. I just want...
Oh, Cyberman, thank you for the rose. Thank you.
I just want to say I'm going to miss you all. Because next weekend, I'm not allowed to come down here and say hello. Because you guys are going to be having your... dating game stream.
Dating show
stream. And so I'm gonna miss you guys. I really am. And hi, Sandy Shark. I am so glad you passed. I knew you could do it.
Ty Marshall donated and said, I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. Mr. Waspman, I got it. Mr. Waspman donated and said, I meant alien. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Also, happy Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, Mr. Waspman.
And just remember, Cinco de Mayo is not about Mexican Independence Day.
No,
Remember?
it's not.
Yeah.
No. But it is about a battle that they fought.
Yeah. Because, I mean, bro, I didn't even know that for a while. But anyways, you guys, I'm getting exhausted and I need to go upstairs. So I will see you guys all next week. Hopefully the dating show goes well. I'm going to try my best to make it as smooth as possible, but do keep in mind, it's my first time doing this. There really is no, formula on how to do something like this, especially since it's not in person and I'm one person running it. So do be patient with us. We'll try to keep things as smooth as possible. Obviously, we're dealing with technology, so you never know when something might happen, but it should start at around 6 p.m. EST as per the usual streams. Instead, it'll be a dating show. And do keep in mind, you're totally free to donate during the stream. I just may not read the donations until the end, or if time starts getting really elongated, I may not read those donations until the next stream afterwards, just to keep the dating show going. It might be hard for me to read donations during when I'm trying to host the show.
I'm going to try to watch it. I'll try to be there in chat watching it with you guys. Because I know it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
But yeah, I didn't want anybody to feel bad if I miss your donation during that stream or anything, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. But anyways, Mr. Wanapan donated and said, fortunately, I'll be there next week. Oopsie daisy. And then he also said, well, goodbye, good night, and may the 4th be with you.
Oh, may the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
I think you missed one.
What? I didn't miss anything. What do you mean?
Did you already read it?
I meant the alien. Also, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, you did say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I can't
I'm
speak
sorry,
anymore.
I'm sorry.
I can't speak
you
anymore.
You go so fast, I can't keep up with
Anyways,
it.
thank you guys.
Out of breath.
Thank you guys for coming. I will see you all next week, and
I will miss you all.
And yeah, as far as I know, I don't think there's anything else to announce. So I hope you enjoyed the show, and yeah, wish us luck, because I'm gonna be pretty much improvising the whole thing.
Need luck.
So
you've been doing this for 4 years.
I've never done a dating show.
No, but
something's gonna go awry. So wish me luck.
No.
But anyways, see you guys later.